Okay, we have a green box, we have a live counter ticking up, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network. We are back with some Dragon Age Inquisition. Because, man, we didn't even manage to get 4 people up for King of the Castle today.
Sadly, we did not.
We're never gonna get to do Among Us again, are we?
God, I wish.
We're just never gonna get the amount of people we need.
Because no one's available anymore.
Yeah.
You know, we could pose a question.
I think it's less that nobody's available and more that nobody's available at the same fucking time. Because we span so many goddamn time zones at this point.
That is true. I mean, most people are continental North America is the thing.
But
it's just
even
that's
continental,
still 4 time zones.
Yeah, even continental North America is over a span of what, like 3-4 hours?
4 time zones.
Yeah.
No, 5 time zones if you include Alaska.
Do we include Alaska?
I mean, it is part of the continent of North America, just not the continental U.S. because Canada separates them.
Yeah, but I was more meaning in the sense of I don't think we know anybody from Alaska, do we?
No, we don't.
So I think we're just about safe writing Alaska off for the time being.
Not wrong there.
But yeah, we're back with Dragon Age Inquisition, so it's no big deal, cause we're gonna continue putting off, you know, the big important main quest that we can absolutely do now, and instead do some companion missions again.
Procrastination is fun.
We could do it, but
Again, procrastination is fun.
we need to do some of that stuff as well, anyway. So it's fine. Would that be the best place to start? I don't really want to start there. That looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass to get to.
Now, I'm gonna pose the question of who'd want to play Among Us, because Among Us would be a fun game to play.
Yeah. Barrack or Cole? I'm just going to go Barrack. Now, I do actually have a question to pose, but I'm actually going to wait until, you know, after we've done Bull's quest. 'Cause after that, I'll do basically explore the rest of this place.
All right. Our Kunari contact should be
Oh,
here
that
to
was
meet
easy.
us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
It's so nice to hear friends say good things about me in their secret spy reports.
He does. But they aren't really secret, are they?
Oh god, Varric
Yeah.
just sank into the ground.
I know
Jank.
how it works out here. We're in this together. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes.
Oh, he's fine again.
Decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Kyun.
It was for me, after the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter. I was 8. The Kyun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
Here's a question. I mean, neither side is perfect. Yeah, no, that's accurate. I mean, I'm pretty sure your best option there is to focus on the mission.
Just check and see if there's going to be any, you know, approval or disapproval.
Any approval penalties to your bow?
Yeah, well, and Bull.
Yes.
But I don't think there is on Bull's side. It might be on Dorian's, but...
Well, You'll have to look and see.
I'm not seeing anything, so fuck it. Yeah, neither side's perfect.
The Imperium and the Qunari both have their problems.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
Understandable.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead.
Why do you think you should mention crap going wrong, Bull?
The ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting red lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's go hold up our end of the bargain, then.
My agent suggested two
Or
possible
Mamu, I've come to
locations
bargain.
the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
I do really love the Chargers. They're such fun characters.
They are.
Be a shame if something happened to them.
Ooh, damn. We'll go for it. Dorian. This feels like it's been a while since I've done this. Oh, and Bull isn't even in the fucking party. That's great. Okay, that's gonna make things a little more annoying.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think we've played Among Us in a while.
No, we haven't. Again, it's fucking near impossible to get people together for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bulls.
Like you said, time zones and all.
Yeah. And people just, generally having lives.
People having lives? What's with that? I'd say as a person with a steady full-time job.
Okay, this is fucking amazing. The fuck did I find this?
Jesus!
Well,
That is just insane amounts of utility, my goodness.
minus 100% damage resistance. Or, like, minus 100% damage, I assume. I assume it's not, minusing all damage resistance, but... Guardian Spirit blocks one melee attack every 30 seconds. On dying, 75% chance to heal for half health. Resist a lethal strike at once every 60 seconds. Yeah, fuck that. I'm getting that in.
Yeah, no, that's like one of the best accessory items I've seen in this game. My god.
The fuck do we get that?
I don't know.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
Alright. Now Bull is back in the party. He can do his shit. Because, yeah, we got this now. Big old fucking brutal looking axe. Whatever. Level 19. Alright.
Gave your
Alright.
charges the easier target.
Oh, this is interesting.
Lower and
I'm looking up
faster
stats for Dragon Age Inquisition, and I didn't get the stats I was looking for.
Just like old times.
Bioware did release stats for dragon kills and player character gender. This was 8 years ago, but still, it's that's from 2015, which is still substantial.
Yeah.
So of the most killed dragon was the Ferelden Frostback, which is, you know, the first dragon you encounter, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And least killed, naturally, was the Highland Ravager, which is the last and most difficult dragon. Also makes sense.
Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't got
And
yourself
32% of players played as a female Inquisitor, which is up from 18% of players playing as female Shepherd. It's kind of wild that, given how popular FemShep is, that only 18% of players played as her in the original version of the game.
Yeah.
But this is from well before the remaster,
You
but...
wish you were back into Wintermage. No soldiers to guard you here, no slaves to wait on you.
It's the lack of fashion that really strikes fear into my heart.
You know nothing of fear.
Also, Bull needs a level up.
And do you intend to teach me?
No. You serve the Inquisition, and the Ben Hasrath wish an alliance. For now, that is enough.
Let's go find a mage. Hi, mage. Stop walking away. Goodbye, mage. Might be a tiny bit over level for this. That went very easily.
There's
hey.
nothing wrong with being overleveled, no siree.
Gonna have to get rid of some stuff. We have so much of this shit anyway, it's fine. Stealing the shit.
We're clear, Gat.
Right, signaling the Dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one.
All's well that ends well. Oh. Uh-oh.
Quite a few of them.
Yeah,
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
they do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvashoth. With all
It
you've
ease
given the
puts it to
Inquisition,
ease.
half the Ben Hasrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad, for this alliance and for the Qun.
Call the retreat.
Don't.
I like how you didn't even hesitate.
Of course
They're
not.
falling back.
Not just for the fact that I like the charges, but I also know what repercussions
All
this
that you
decision
are.
has.
For what? For this? For them?
I regret that we couldn't protect the Dreadnought.
So do I.
Oh, it seems to be doing fine.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Spoke a little too
Bull,
soon.
when the Dreadnought sinks,
Sinks. Canary dreadnoughts don't sink.
Kerblooey.
They do, however, explode quite violently.
Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
Hey, Mill.
Hmm?
So,
Hey, boss.
do you want to guess?
It is my
Oh,
duty to
I'll wait
inform
until
you
this
that
cutscene's
there will be
over.
no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
Yeah, it would probably go very badly if you tried any shit.
Mm-hmm.
So much for that.
I'm proud of you, Bull.
Thanks, boss. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
That fight against the Venatori was a bit dicey.
We knew that you and the Chief had our backs, Your Worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chastened sackmead for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
Right then.
Alright, you want to hear an interesting stat about Mass Effect?
Go for it.
About Legendary Edition? Guess guess the ratio of people who picked Anderson versus Udina for the council slot for humanity at the end of Mass Effect 1.
69 to 31%.
You actually lowballed it.
I just went for the nice number.
That is very nice. 85% picked Anderson.
Wow.
And only 6% picked Udina, actually. 9% abstained rather than pick Udina. Which is so fucking funny to me.
He is not a popular person.
No, he's not a popular person or character. For good reason.
Mm-hmm. Yo. Good. Finally open. Oh, actually. Yeah, I was dumb. Didn't think. Probably go drop all that shit we've got off.
And so
So yeah, the thing I was gonna ask. So I've been listening to a podcast recently called Off Menu,
Mhm.
where the two hosts have a guest on, and they basically ask what their favorite meal would be, or what
Oh, interesting.
what their dream meal would be. Sorry. So like there are a bunch of well, there's like half a dozen questions, I think it is, something like that. Like they start off with what is it, like still or sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
Then bread or poppadoms. Then obviously starter, main, side dish, drink, and then dessert.
Interesting.
So, stealing it blatantly, what would your dream meal be, Jack?
Ooh, that's a tough one. There's a
Still,
lot of different things I could choose from.
still or sparkling?
Sparkling.
Really?
I like still water well enough, but I always have still water. I don't have sparkling water all that often. Plus, it's good for keeping your stomach settled for if you have like a very heavy meal.
I just don't like carbonation.
I get that. I've just had my myself soothed down from nausea, but enough times by having a carbonated beverage that I can really appreciate the quality of it. Also, sometimes it just tastes really good.
So the next question is, bread or poppadoms?
Bread or what's the second one?
Bread or poppadoms? Sorry, I should ask it in the style it's asked on the podcast. Bread or poppadoms?
What are poppadoms?
You don't know what poppadoms are?
No, it might be a different word in American, but
It's like Indian thing, like how to describe it? Like thin, crunchy bread type thing.
seems pretty neat. But I'm only really familiar with bread.
Like
If it's like a really
Google it.
garlic
Google.
bread,
Yeah.
I would love garlic bread, for instance.
Google poppadom because I'm gonna just explain it very badly.
How's it spelled? Just Popodom?
P-O-double-P. Yeah, it'll come up.
The Red Templars have dug in here.
Those do look neat. They look kind of like almost like a very large chip, almost.
Do they not have those in America?
Like at Indian restaurants, probably, but not like normally. No. You get. Remember, Mill, your country invaded India to get all their shit, specifically culinary shit. You're more likely to have that than we are.
It just seems really weird that you wouldn't have it.
Again, I don't really go to Indian restaurants.
Really?
No, I don't have the stomach for a lot of Indian food because most of it's way too spicy for me.
Fair enough. So you'd want some nice garlic bread is the point.
Garlic bread, yes.
To start with.
The good shit.
Yeah. Is there any, like, particular garlic bread you've had that you can remember that you'd want?
There's this one kind that basically has, like, garlic baked into the bread, and it's kind of like a French loaf, almost. It's really good. Alright, what's the next question?
Starter, I believe.
Starter. Ooh, there are a lot of different starters. Is there, like, a question for, like, salads or appetizers as well, or is it just starter?
Just starter.
Then I'd go with a nice mixed green salad, no dressing on it, with a little bit of seasoning on it,
Again,
like a garlic onion powder seasoning, that kind of thing.
Again, similar question. Is there, like, something like that in particular you've had from somewhere that you'd want in particular?
Well, the ingredients I particularly want would be, like, iceberg lettuce with a little bit of romaine, carrots, tomatoes, cucumber, stuff like that. You know, the good shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a tough dude.
Shield. Bitchy Templars.
Love to see it. Yeah, yeah, I'd probably get like a salad as a starter. That way I can enjoy the rest of my meal guilt-free.
Okay, here's the other thing. You do not have to worry about feeling full. This is your dream meal in your dream restaurant. You're not gonna feel satisfiedly full until the end of the meal.
Oh, then a rack of spare ribs. Like I'd have a thing of ribs. Just like
Had enough to deal with before this red
there are a lot of different styles of ribs. I'm kind of torn between like the barbecue slaughtered ribs or the dry rub ribs. Because dry rub ribs are actually really fucking good. But so are the barbecue sauce ribs, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have spare ribs.
Alright, main course.
What I'd probably do, well, main course and sides, or just the main course itself?
I mean, you can do both at the same time. I don't think it'd hurt.
I'd be happy with the decision, with the choice between either a really well-cooked beef stew or a filet mignon with a side of white cheddar garlic mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
And seasoned carrots. That sounds like just an ideal main course, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what would you be drinking throughout this meal?
I'm not really a wine person. I do like beer, but I don't know if beer would really suit this meal. I'd probably go with something a lot more substantial, you know? Or, I'm thinking a nice, or really top-tier cocktail. One that would go really well with a meal, though. Not a mojito. Mojito wouldn't work. Sangria. Red sangria. Red wine really pairs well with beef, and a red sangria would be just top tier for that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Sake.
Alright.
And then dessert.
I'd say a slice of red velvet cake or a rich chocolate lava cake. Chocolate lava cakes are really good. And again, both red velvet and chocolate cake really pair well with the red wine. You know? Of course, you don't really drink alcohol, so you're not really... yeah.
I mean, I obviously, seeing as I've been listening to this podcast, I've been thinking about it. So, still water, because as I said, I just do not like carbonation.
Understandable.
Like, it's honestly part of the reason I don't, drink soda either. Like, it just really isn't my thing.
I don't really drink soda much. If it's carbonated, the only thing I will be drinking is sparkling water. That's it. I don't really drink soda on the regular unless it's part of a cocktail. Like rum and coke.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah. So, what would you have for your starter then?
Well, in terms of the bread or poppadoms are tempting, but the issue is bread is just so all-encompassing.
There's so many options with bread.
Yeah.
You could get like you could get naan bread. You could get pita bread. You could get garlic bread. You could get a French baguette. There's so many options.
Yeah.
Papadums just seems very specific, you know?
I mean, the point is that one of the hosts is a guy called James Acaster. You've probably heard Gen and I
I've
talk
heard of
about
him.
him.
I've seen
Yeah.
a couple of his bits.
He's a very weird man.
Mm-hmm. I am well aware.
Would be my point. Like, so the other host is a guy called Ed Gamble, who consistently, because Ed calls himself, James calls himself a genie on the podcast, and Ed is like, he came up with this himself for no reason.
That tracks.
This was not part of like our idea for the podcast. James just decided to make himself a genie, and we can't stop him. So it wouldn't surprise me if there was sort of an element of just a little bit of weirdness from James on that front, especially considering he does yell the question every time.
Yep, that tracks.
But yes, starter. Starter is an interesting one because I don't generally have starters. Like, I don't tend to like a lot of the starters that are available.
There are a lot of good starter options, honestly.
I also just don't go to restaurants that often because I'm poor.
You know what? That's fair.
And therefore don't really have a chance to have starters.
See, I only really wind up going to restaurants all that often when it's on my parents' time.
Yeah.
Because, again, I am not exactly the wealthiest person around.
And the point is that my parents generally don't see the point in going to a restaurant because they're both, they both enjoy cooking and are good at cooking. So, more often than not, they'll just make the meal themselves.
Yeah, no. I get that. It's not the worst mindset, honestly.
Yeah. I did go to a restaurant with them fairly recently. The starter I got was what was it? Describe it like I don't want. Fried chicken, basically, like fried chicken strips. And that was pretty nice, to be fair. But I'm not sure I would, say that would be part of my dream meal.
Well, there are a lot of options for starters. You could get stuff like dumplings. You could get like a salad. You could get a lot of different things as a starter. I personally like going for salad as a starter, more often than not, because of meal, nutritional balance. But if I don't have that as a restriction, I'm a lot more free to do whatever I want, like with the spare ribs I chose as my choice. But yeah, that's just my input, though.
Yeah. I think I'd have to leave starter, or think about it more, because to be fair, I've only been listening to the podcast for a couple of days. I haven't actually had that long to think about it, and I think when I was thinking about it, I was like, I need to look at some menus and see what sort of options for starters there are.
Well, I worked at a restaurant for a couple of years, so I have a pretty good idea of a lot of starters. And well, it was an Asian restaurant, mostly Chinese food, but some starters were like egg rolls, dumplings, ribs, salads, soups. You can get a little side soup as a starter. There's also Italian restaurants offer breadsticks or little other antipasto recipes. Oh, rip.
It was worth a try.
Try it with a running start this time.
No, I had a running start.
You gotta angle it just right.
I'm not
Oh,
making
so
it.
close.
I'm not making it. I know I'm not making it. I had to try just for the, just to say I had tried, but I'm not. I know I'm not making it.
Do it for the meme. Do it for the meme. Yeah, there are a lot of options for starters. It really depends what kind of restaurant you go to, because starters are I think almost as dependent on the restaurant culture that rather the culture the restaurant comes from as the main dishes available.
Yeah.
Like a lot of American restaurants, the starters are basically just the fries. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of more cultural restaurants, like, again, with the Asian restaurants, you get dumplings. With the Italian restaurants, you get the breadsticks, and so on and so forth. Like, there are very few universal starters.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can skip the starter question. What would you get for your main course?
This one is... That is also tough. Because there's nothing I like more than a good, fillet steak.
That is good shit, though.
But at the same time,
question...
yeah, it would be what I'd have with it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with potatoes or rice. Those are two, really good options to go with steak.
But at the same time, I've genuinely found the meal, outside of my own cooking and, my parents' cooking, the meal that I've enjoyed the most is a really nice carbonara.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's good.
And I've found so few places that have actually, gotten it wrong. It's, it's not a hard dish to get right, basically. There are some really good carbonaras out there. I mean, there was a place in Liverpool that I really wish I'd found earlier, because it was really nice and had a really, really nice carbonara. There was really cheap as well, if I recall correctly. But I've had it all over the place as well. I mean, I had one when I was in Japan as well. That was really nice. That was from a fucking ninja restaurant.
That's funny.
I've gone the wrong way again. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. I apparently need to find a key, but I don't know where to find the key. So yeah, I'd probably want just a really nice carbonara with, perfect type of ham, really nice mushrooms, and just really creamy sauce.
That sounds delicious.
As for my drink, I'm not thinking about balance like you at all. Because I'd be having...
It's less balance and more compatibility in my mind.
I wouldn't be thinking about that, because I know exactly what drink I want, and that is a thick shake from Donut King.
You know what? That is completely valid.
Because I had that when I was in Australia, and genuinely best milkshake I've ever had. I have been searching for a milkshake that is as good as that since I was there. And that was in, I want to say, 2014.
Did the milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
Certainly brought me to the fucking yard. Genuinely, there have been some that have been
What do we expect
good. And I've really enjoyed, but I don't know, maybe at this point it's nostalgia because it has been fucking close to 10 years, so maybe it's just a case of I'm building this milkshake up in my mind too much, and if I was to have it again I'd be like, that's good, but I don't know if that's pining after it for 10 years good.
There is something to be said about the effect of pining on the psyche.
I really hope there's a camp around here.
You effing camping bitch! It's legitimate strategy! I'm sorry, I really like that joke from Red vs. Blue.
Let's find the dragon.
You are far too pleased about this.
So yeah, so that would be my drink. As I said, it doesn't go with the rest of the food at all, but whatever.
It doesn't have to, honestly.
Yeah. And then dessert. Dessert is hard, but in a different way from starter, because I've had so many desserts. But I used to go to a pub restaurant with my family. Oh god, what was it called? The Wills and Nats. Wills O Nats. It was absolutely wonderful, and they did like a hot piece of ginger cake that was just absolutely
Looks like dragon
wonderful.
Sounds delectable.
Good.
We want to fight the dragon?
Do it.
Fuck it.
You sure you don't want to get your supplies first?
That would mean going all the way back somewhere. I can't be arsed doing that.
Alright. Well, I'm sure Bull will be very happy with this one.
Yeah, fuck it. We're fighting the dragon.
Vin Somer.
Look at that! That is magnificent!
Well, you got off to a good start. Let's see if you can keep that.
Oh boy. So yeah, this piece of ginger cake, and what I would have with it, ow, that hurt, would be, so my mum used to make homemade chocolate ice cream. And I fucking adored that shit. Like, it was really nice.
You know what? I do think I want to change my dessert answer a little bit. If we're just saying fuck compatibility.
Yeah, absolutely. It's your dream.
Cherry apple cobbler with a vanilla ice cream. Of course, there's also just a delicious fucking apple pie or pumpkin pie or what have you. Just pie is really good.
Yeah.
As a dessert. There are just so many good options, you know?
There absolutely are.
You're going to burn through all your healing potions well before you kill this thing.
Yeah, we're doing very little damage, so I'm just gonna do.
Peace out.
Yep. We have done no damage. I'm just gonna leave. Seems the appropriate thing to do. Yeah, Bull wasn't leaving without dying, was he?
No, of course not.
Yeah, well, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, maybe you level up a little bit first, because those dragons are fucking tough.
Yeah. Theoretically, we should be able to get over there.
Inquisitor, have something for you.
Yeah, I don't think the point is to make, you know, like a fully compatible meal. It's just to, you know, come up with a menu of stuff that you know, absolutely adore.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I'd absolutely recommend the podcast. Like, it's it is really good. I I mean, they're close to, I think, 200 episodes at this point.
Dang.
I need to get over there.
You can do it, Mill. I believe in you.
Right, yeah, I've got to do that, don't I?
I'll never get all the blood out of this.
And they've also had some pretty big names on as well. Like I was just going through it today, or going through the episodes, and you know they had Martin Freeman on it.
Oh, goddamn. He's a big ass.
Yeah.
Rather big get.
They've also had Florence Pugh on. Quite recently,
she's
in
fun.
fact. Quite recently, in fact, as well.
Florence Pugh is fun. I believe she's going to be in the new Dune movie coming out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he plays the princess.
Is she in another castle?
Yeah, a galactic castle.
Yeah, I think I stopped exploring this place because I thought this was where the dragon was.
You know, I can't blame you all that much for it.
Turns out it was actually at the aptly named Dragon Island.
I am shocked. Shocked, I say.
Come on.
Planning on settling that 50-crown debt anytime soon, Sparkler?
And if I don't? Do you have tiny enforcers come strip me of my holdings?
No, I don't know. I suppose I could always send a letter to your family.
The dwarf plays dirty. All right, you win. This time.
Do you listen to many podcasts, Jack?
Not really. I probably should. I do have a long commute, so...
I mean, yeah, I can, you know...
I mean, there are a few I have in mind. Like, I want to listen to Critical Role, for instance.
That might be a good one to add to my list as well.
I mean, it's Critical Role. Of course it'll be good.
And it's just because I don't just want to listen to audiobooks while I'm driving, so... It's nice to get that variety. But because, you know, most podcasts tend to only be like an hour long, I do go through them at quite a fair rate.
Yeah, well, an hour is not that much when it comes to, like, commuting or driving around on the job.
Well, I mean, my fucking drive in at the moment is half an hour, so...
That's half the podcast right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to actually look this up, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to get this fucking key from.
Excuse me.
I apparently did that quest.
Huh.
I should have the key.
Odd.
Right, let's go back there.
This might interest you, sir.
It won't, trust me. Ooh, logging stand. Where do you think you're going? Seriously, where are you going? Come back
Get
here.
over here.
Stop running.
Are you running?
Well, he's not running anymore. The carcass just past two boats prior to entering the cave. Where are the boats?
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget. Ah, dang it. Lonely Island took the boats.
Are they boats?
Exploring, 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 exploring.
Ah, these boats. Yeah, that's fair. There's the key. Why was it there?
Tell me why.
I don't know why. Why
You're
was
asking
it
the game
just
to tell you why.
there?
Sorry, I just wanted to press one of the soundboard buttons.
That's fair.
Can you really blame me?
But that's so confusing. Why the fuck was it just there?
Could not tell you.
It's down there. No. Like, it was supposed to be on the big fucking Red Templar horror we beat at the end of this place.
Maybe you already killed it.
I did kill it. It just didn't drop the fucking key.
Huh. Whack.
I mean, the loot's not that amazing, but still. We have one left for that. Where the fuck are we going? We apparently own... There's apparently a lot of them, and we only need to do, like, fucking 12 of them, I guess? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think that was the case.
It's time to travel to the desert.
Wonderful. Okay, I haven't spent enough time in this fucking desert.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Does that feel more appropriate, Mel?
Yeah. I really would recommend watching Taskmaster Jack.
I know. I just get distracted. Plus, I have all these other shows on my catch-up list already as is. It's just a lot, you know?
Yeah. You know what would make you feel better, though?
What?
Watching Taskmaster.
You know what? Nah, not feeling it right now. Loot.
At least we finished that.
There's something behind you.
That's a lot of carts.
It's
they
just
even out
fucking...
here?
I don't know, like fucking resources.
I mean, you can never have too many resources.
I'm picking them up at random, though. Like that. Again, I'd be much more inclined to pick them up if it, you know, didn't force me to fucking stop to do the little tink tink tink.
It's funny though.
Right, I'm gonna have to go in the mine, aren't I? They call it a mine. A mine!
Too bad that's too niche of a phrase to put on the soundboard.
That's not good.
There's so many good phrases that would be fun on a soundboard, but it'd be hard to really justify using them more than a couple times.
Yeah.
Are those more spiders?
No, I think that was a hyena.
Ah.
There we go. Quest complete. Get out of here.
Read it and awape. Mushrooms? In caves?
No way!
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's... which one do we want to do?
Well...
Cassandra, Varric, Josephine, Cullen.
Let's get Cullen out of the way first so that we can go on to the interesting ones. I love that Varric's personal quest is literally just called Well Shit.
Yeah.
Just so in character for him.
Oh, man. Back here.
What?
Back to this shithole.
You can do it, Mel. I believe in you.
I hate Empress de Leon. Fuck off. I don't care about your requisitions. Fucking mountainous shithole.
I don't think Empress is anyone's favorite, personally. That's just me.
Now we're gonna have to fight these fucks. Oh, goody.
Oh boy.
Let's see one of those just pop up. Oh, two of them pop up.
Eye demons are a real pain in the dick.
Alright.
Dang, that's range.
Alright. Y'all have asked for it.
Oh, one's down. Hopefully they drop good material at least. Oh, hey, loot.
So we got a level up out of it.
That's something.
Yeah.
Those are both good.
So I've been waiting for this one. Yeah, this one. Skirmisher. Once you do this move, you go into stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it a wonderful thing to start a fight with.
Mm-hmm. Demon skills. Interesting.
Oh, that's going to be the wrong direction. Let me just check something. Alright, we should probably do that as well. Should we?
While you're here, might as well, if you can.
Yeah.
But prioritize the mission.
Well, we haven't gone that far, so I just don't want to lock myself out of, you know, another one of these missions in this shithole.
Mm.
Out of the way. Out of the way.
Ah, the Inquisition.
Yes.
That was generous.
Nobody expects the Inquisition.
I am part. The Red Templars are here because, fool that I am, they've taken every worker. And it's not enough. They keep coming, taking more people. And there's nothing I can...
Oh, that was easy.
Omega. Hear my cry. Guide me through the blackest nights. Steel my heart against the temptations of the wicked. Make me to rest in the warmth.
You're the herald of Eldrazi.
I know. Wait, this guy.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
Alright, he wants to do Suladin Keep. That's fine. We're going to Sarnia Keep. Totally different place, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow. Or maybe he'll be there waiting for us. Who the fuck knows?
Dispatch for you.
Shut the fuck up. Or part of I don't care do you not understand? I spy with my little eye some Red Templars.
Time for some stabby stabby. Oh, a twofer. Nice.
You cannot follow us all. There are more of us than you know.
I don't think there are. Fuck you. I really wish I could destroy this stuff as well. It doesn't seem great, does it?
Nope.
Oh well. That's probably the Tower of Bone. Doesn't look very bony right now.
Oh! Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Damn, the one occasion where it probably would be good to have that on the soundboard.
The word comes up a surprising amount of times, honestly.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened there? Right, archers. Fucking pricks.
You know, I really haven't watched much of Archer. From what I've heard, it's a very good show. At least up to a point.
I've heard the same, yeah.
I've heard conflicting opinions as to what the point where it stopped being good is, though. Or if it ever got better afterwards.
Yeah.
Always fun when a fan base has no consensus on that kind of thing.
But, you know, it's a fairly normal thing, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. Oh, divided fan bases are always fun. Especially fan bases that are so fractious that any innocuous comment can set off, like, a massive debate.
Yeah.
It would be funny if it wasn't so annoying.
Oh, that leads up there. And we want to go that away. This the best route?
Wish I could tell you.
Point, I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Do any of us know where we're going, though?
Maybe not.
Have any of us ever?
Maybe not, but I would like to know. There is no way up. There'll be a way up there. This place. The issue is I don't particularly see a good route in that direction either. Well, maybe.
So have you read the new One Piece chapter yet?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
I've read all of my chapters from today. All, like, 14 of them.
Jesus. Well, that One Piece chapter, quite the lore drop, huh?
I mean, we see why Cobra had to die at least, because there was no way
He knew too much.
No way he was making out of that one.
Nope, not after that little display. We finally get to see Ema speak too, which is interesting. If we don't get a reveal as to what their gender is at some point soon, the anime will actually have to decide on that point, which will be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Oda will have told the anime staff, or at least the higher-ups, as to his intentions.
Almost
so
certainly,
that they can be as accurate as possible. I think you can make it, Mill.
Oh, I can't.
Impressive. We might be able to rebuild this.
Probably can.
Be able to rebuild this.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you gonna free fall?
No. Point is, we need to go in that direction. But I don't know how. I come the wrong way.
I'd say going to the left, but that's easier said than done.
To the left, to the left? You want me to go that way?
No. Like, when you're facing, like, go to the left when you get to the point where you can actually go left.
Yeah, that's the point. I can't. Like, I don't see a way through.
Corpse in this lyrium.
There is?
How Samson grows it. That's why there's no end to it.
Cullen will want to know about this.
Probably.
See, there's a path left.
It doesn't go anywhere. I've been this way.
What you gotta do is you just gotta constantly open and close the map and see if you're on the right track.
Oh, there's no way through.
Huh. Maybe go around?
I've been trying.
I'm the least helpful guide ever, I know.
It just leads here. Can't go around there.
No, if you jump across and you just climb up, then I think there's a way in.
Yeah, I'm falling to the first hurdle here, Jack.
I can't help you with that. It's not my fault that the platforming in this game is absolute shit.
Do I have to come at it from a different direction? Do I have to come at it from this direction?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe the issue is just not having the right route. Oh, do you think you can, you have the ability to unlock the second potion slot yet?
No. I don't have any more influence points.
Darn. That's unfortunate.
Alright. Seems to be a route. It is not a route. Well, it's a route, but it's not a route to where I need to go, as far as I know. This just takes us back down here. There's an exclamation mark there, which means there's a quest there. Which means we can get there. The question is, how? If we can get there, we can get to the next exclamation mark, which will hopefully eventually lead to a path through. I'm not seeing a good one.
At least the walk back will be easier than the walk up.
There is no part of this shit that's easy. So yeah,
no, of course not.
The only path through is here, which takes us to the Tower of Bone.
Which you've already been to.
Yeah. Do we have to go through here? We need to get up on that ridge.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know where the
route goes, yeah.
because I can't do it that way. Let's do the Tower of Bone stuff. Of course, it wouldn't let me up that way. Why would it let me up that way? Maybe once I conquer the Tower of Bone, it's gonna like fucking, I don't know, drop drawbridges.
Maybe.
Hey, fucko.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
More red lyrium. It spread far from the free marches.
This might interest you, sir.
No, it doesn't. Go away. I'm trying to jump. Oh, they do. They just build a fucking bridge. They just build a fucking bridge.
Well then, that answers your question.
Fucking assholes.
Die.
Well, you didn't secure the perimeter very well, did ya? Probably some booze. Oh, now the ring. Yeah, like I've said before, this game is good, it just makes getting around far too difficult. Far more difficult than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the way I want to go. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that's the Lydon Keep. We don't want to go that way. We want to see if we can go south. But once again, it doesn't appear like there's any openings. Why as a game developer would you make, you know, an easy way to get to a place?
But Mill, making it easy would defeat the purpose. Probably, I don't know.
Ah, fuck it, let's just do Solid and Keep. That guy's gonna die if we don't anyway.
You can win. You feel great. You can do this.
We're also gonna win. Whether I feel like it. You gonna talk now?
Bad news, Herald. Your efforts to drive off the Red Templars have not gone unnoticed.
Shocker.
Imshale knows we're here. He sent Red Templars after me, and a pack of shades descends now upon Sarnia. The people are defenseless. I must return without delay. It's up to you to destroy Imshale.
Alright, I'll go do that. Later.
Mm-hmm.
Closer. That seriously doesn't seem like there's any way to this fucking shithole.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Cullen.
Cullen.
Prick couldn't set his quest somewhere a little more accessible. I just got yeeted down the stairs.
Yep.
This is gonna be a major pain in the ass, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Twice. Ah, damn. Sort of hoping if we'd been going for, you know, 2 hours, we'd say, oh, we'll stop here, but no. Only about an hour and a half.
We've only been going an hour and 20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mill.
Again, it... No, there is an invisible wall there. Why are you stopping me from going in this direction?
Because the game hates you.
Don't I have to go in this direction? Cullen has told me to go in this direction. Stop ignoring Cullen's commands.
Fuck you.
Mention we have to fight Red fucking Templars, who I hate fighting.
Red Templars are not fun, especially the shield ones. Oh, there's a paper for you to read. Oh, I am very French.
Do we just
Oh, another one.
or what?
Oh, you can open the door.
Red Lyrian
Jesus.
Giant. Fun.
That's horrifying.
I think it's dead.
Yeah.
Why would I be able to come in here is the question. That's dead.
Dead. Dead.
Hi, friend. Suppose the question is that giant going to be somewhat on our side? Does not appear so. Wonderful. I don't think that did anything.
You are dying. You are no longer dying.
Yeah, please hit the person without the
Get behind them.
I'm trying, but there's only one of me, so... Great. That's wonderful.
Haha! That artifact of yours really helped.
Use some fucking potions, you morons.
Oh, now you're out.
So fucking what? Better than them being dead. Dorian, why the fuck are you back here? No wonder we were fucking dying. There was only 3 of us, you stupid idiot. Fucking game.
Uh-oh.
Really? This is what happens when I change my party around.
Bull down! Bull down!
A little busy trying to not to die. Like that. Thank God for that thing.
That artifact is really coming in clutch.
Alright, okay, it's down now. All we gotta do is wail on it. Oh no.
Oh, you almost got it.
Finally. That wasn't fun.
Not the most idyllic mountainside, is it?
No.
Right, it appears we are finally pointed in the right fucking direction.
Yes, yes, that's very good, that's very good. I'll, hold on a sec, I'll be right back.
And that's up there. Which, how do I get there? Invisible wall. And another invisible wall. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be more invisible walls in this open world? Okay. Oh great, more shields. And there is another Red Templar. Nope, not doing this. Oh, not Red Templar, another fucking Red Giant. I'm not doing this shit. Fuck off. I'm just gonna leave. Fuck this place. I hate this place. Absolutely fucking hate Empress de Leon. Absolute shithole. Sorry, Colin. You're gonna be on the Lyrium for a while longer yet. Yeah.
No, I dropped it.
Yeah, I got the ring. Stop walking away. Talk to me.
Mama's ring. You found it. Thank you.
I'm back.
I'm leaving Empress de Leon.
Did you get all the things you needed to do, or just
No.
said fucking I'm dipping?
Because they sent another fucking red lyrium giant at me, and I said, no, fuck off.
Understandable, to be honest.
Fucking hate this place. I mean, it's just not enjoyable. What enjoyment are you supposed to get out of that stuff?
The enjoyment of overcoming a difficult challenge.
If I wanted that,
That totally isn't artificial at all.
If I wanted that, I'd play Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls is a...
Oh, I do have a perk. I already have the more healing potions.
So what are you going to use for the perks? Is it the potions, or...
I've already got the potions.
The second thing of potions?
Oh, right. No. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to do for me anyway, but...
Well, having a second batch of potions lets you do, like, another variety of potions, which is usually... I usually use those for, like, resistance potions. Like, elemental resistance, if I recall correctly. Those help a lot.
Right, seeing as your suggestion was fucking awful, I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, how was I supposed to know so much of it would be taking place in Empress? I haven't played this game in a while.
And that's the rub of it, isn't it? That this game, you know, so unfun at times. It, you know, discourages replaying it.
It's not the worst one I've encountered of that. I've encountered far worse examples, personally.
No, but
Cole needs some leveling up.
It is the worst in terms of the Dragon Age games.
Probably. A lot of the choices in this game are choices like, where one of the options is just like something I would not do, so I'm just picking the same choice multiple times. You know?
Yeah.
Not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just getting the quest up on Wiki.
Lead the way.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Baver.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Val Royal. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messengers seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
Overly complicated assassination plots are part of Orlesian politics, I take it.
They're all too common, I'm afraid.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sure.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassins guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
What do you think?
Hmm.
I don't think it has any effect, so...
Well, what? So the options I wouldn't recommend killing the dude, honestly.
Go, then. Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Josephine would prefer not to, have violence going on unnecessarily.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivre, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Glad I didn't leave too quickly there. Also, doesn't Dorian's current staff kind of look like Gandalf's?
Kinda.
Gandalf the Whites, specifically.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the "you shall not pass" staff.
Yeah, that was just a stick.
Yes.
Let's go talk to Josephine.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Between our soldiers and spies, Skyhold's safer than anywhere else in Thedas.
Yet the problem persists. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royeaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like
Sounds a bit
choosing the
complicated.
longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
Give me some time to think this over.
I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two parakeets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royeaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin. Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Du Paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Du Paraquets as lords.
Alright.
Well, we have two options. Well,
I'd say go for the peaceful option, just because. I don't think it affects Liliana's, divine thing.
No.
At all.
Might be worth going to talk to her to see if we're at the point of the next thing for that.
Yeah, probably a good idea after you do the war table stuff.
Right, no, that's the destroying one. There.
Let us begin.
Of course, Josephine can sponsor that one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the best option, really.
Yep.
It'd be weird if it wasn't.
So we need the left hand of the divine quest. So advisor quest. Nope, can't do it until after Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts.
Unfortunate.
Getting a lot of that.
Well, it is what it is.
Do you want to call it a day and we'll do it, do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts on Thursday?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, we can still do a little bit of, Well, is there anything else you really want to get done before we end?
I don't really want to leave Skyhold because I'm kind of done just fucking wandering around shitholes.
Kind of tuckered out, yeah, I get that.
Right, we've got a judgment to do, actually. Can't remember which judgment, but we've got one to do.
Before you is Service of the Minratha's Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the Western Approach. He admitted
Oh yes,
working
this will be
for
fun.
Orpheus, raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the Approach, without his master's consent.
So, what are the
Used to
options
work
with
for
service?
Orpheus. I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, Your Worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the Approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
So I believe you have 3 options here.
Yep. Unfortunately, Cole disapproves for every single one of them.
Yep. Well, I know you don't want to return him to Corypheus because that'd be fucked.
Yeah, and that would piss off people we actually like, and the only approval from a person we actually like is Bull. The other two are Sarah and Solus. We don't want them to approve.
Yeah, recruiting as an informant would actually get you approval from Bull and Blackwall. But it would get you disapproval from Cassandra, Dorian, and Cole.
Yeah.
There's no good option here.
Not really.
Well, the informant option would at least get you the most benefits. Even if it would piss off the most people of the options you have.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's only slight disapproval from Dorian and Cassandra. The only one you'll really need to make up for is Cole.
Yeah. All we'd get is a fucking belt that we could just buy for 125 gold. Not really worth it. I'm just gonna imprison him.
Okay.
People have died because of you. Letting you walk free would be an insult to their memory. Throw him in the prison.
Oh, I don't think you can get any more approval from Bull.
Imprisonment? For how long? Inquisitor!
Yeah, because Bull's supposed to approve, and you didn't get anything from him.
Might be that. Might be a bug. Who the fuck knows?
I would not be shocked if you had maxed out Bull's approval.
Mm.
You've got a lot of greatly approves from him, after all. You need to get a lot of that props laurel, don't you?
Yep, apparently so.
Well. Well, you have another potion slot. Why aren't you filling it? Jar of bees.
Meh.
You only have one set of regeneration potions.
Oh.
The other slot is much more useful for stuff like, you know, utility.
I'm just barely gonna use them. I know I'm not gonna use them.
Hmm. That's fair. The healing potions are by far the most useful.
Mm-hmm. It's more.
I only really bothered using like the resistance potions during the dragon fights. Because those are actually handy to have on hand for dragon fights.
Yeah. It's more a case of I just want to find more tonics to at least give myself some more options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most of the options you have on hand aren't things you're going to really use.
No. Oh, I know what I can do. Got a bunch of shit to hand into the research person. But after that, I think I'm going to call it a day. This game is exhausting sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna research. Nice chunk of XP. Right then, I think we were calling it a day. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday should be more Arcade Spirits. Thursday should be more Dragon Age Inquisition. Saturday might be world building. And next Sunday we'll see what we can do. It won't be GG again.
Gonna try to either do King of the Castle or Among Us, depending.
I don't think we're gonna get enough for Among Us.
We can certainly try.
We can try, but it'd be a nice bonus. But otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and on Twitter at Storytime_net. And otherwise, we hope to see you on Tuesday for some more Arcade Spirits. Good night.
Later.